There are many people who will tell you that they've been made happy by someone else, or that their happiness evaporated when someone left them, passed on, chose another relationship, quit the job, got another job. And the challenge with that idea is that if that's you, you've lost complete control of your own happy. I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast, and I want you to know that Jokko was right. Jokko Willink says that discipline equals freedom. That's not a contradiction. It's an equation, which means when you have those two elements working together, the result is guaranteed. If you add 2 plus 2, you get 4. And if you take 4 and subtract 2, you get 2 every time. It works that way every time. 4 apples minus 2 apples equals 2 apples. Add those 2 apples back, you have 4 again. It's just the way it works. Discipline equals freedom. If you're disciplined to do the things that you have to do, that you are responsible for doing, then you also have the freedom of the outcome being what you want it to be. There are a lot of people who choose to muddle through life, allowing someone else to control the elements of their attitude. Now, there's only 2 primary elements of your attitude. Sure, there are circumstances and there are conditions and there are things around you environmentally. Emotional environments, biological environments, physical environments, social environments that impact the 2 elements of your attitude. But ultimately, those 2 elements are your choice. And when you gain enough discipline to gain control of those 2 elements, and it is discipline, it requires as much discipline to gain control of the 2 elements of your attitude as it does to get out of bed and go for a jog, or to eat properly, or to have the right exercise plan, or to study your homework, or to avoid relationships that are dangerous or cancerous. Those are discipline choices, and the 2 elements of your attitude require equally as much discipline. So, you might be asking yourself, what are the 2 elements of my attitude that allow me to gain control of my own happy? If you can believe what is true, and that is happy is a choice, because happy is a byproduct of your attitude. Your attitude is a byproduct of 2 elements. You ready for the 2 elements? You might want to write this down. It's complicated. Okay, it's not. You should be able to remember it. Your thoughts plus your emotions. Those 2 things together are your attitude. Your thoughts plus your emotions. And guess what? You get to choose those. You get to choose what it is you think about. You are the gatekeeper for the thoughts that come into your head. Sure, random thoughts will come in. All those environmental conditions that I mentioned, they're going to come into your head. But you get to choose whether you think about them or not. Are they toxic thoughts or healthy thoughts? You get to choose how you're going to feel about it. You cannot control everything that happens to you. But how you respond emotionally, how you respond mentally, that's entirely up to you. I have a chance to travel to Nigeria in November. Now, I don't know if you've been watching the news, whether you're talking about mainstream media or social media, but there's a lot of stuff going on in Nigeria right now. And then people are losing their heads, literally, and people losing their lives at a baby dedication of all things. But I can go with the emotion of fear, and I can think about all the negative things that are going to happen, or I can think positively about all the lives we have a chance to impact. And when I think about the positivity of the lives we have a chance to impact, that brings me happy. And I can choose to think good thoughts and choose to feel positive about the outcome, or I can choose to be depressed and fearful. Thought plus emotion equals attitude. And you, my friend, if you can discipline yourself enough to control your thoughts, and control your emotions, you can control your happy. Discipline equals freedom. I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast for Tell It Like It Is TV. Have a blessed day.